Hello and welcome in News on Debate. It is a Thanksgiving week and I wish all of you a very happy Thanksgiving with your family. Let's see what happened in the news and let's discuss about it. Okay, what I have noticed, Donald Trump is smarter than every liberal progressive in Washington and you all just can't get enough of it. In the meeting with Mamdani, he said he is going to make New York great again. He said to Mamdani that he can't call him a fascist, letting Mamdani know that he owns him. Let's just listen him.
With Mamdani, and Donald Trump is smarter than every liberal progressive in Washington, and y'all just can't get enough of it. Did y'all see his meeting with Mamdani and how he's now saying in that meeting he's gonna make New York great again? I swear, if this dude is not the master troller, and the press played right into it. They asked him, "What do you think about you calling Trump fascist?" And then Trump interrupts Mamdani and says, "It's okay, you can call me that." Basically, letting Mamdani know.
Yeah, for that, President Trump is really good. He's really, really good for that.
Know that, bro, I own you. And just like a liberal progressive, he talked a big game when Trump wasn't in his face, but when he was standing there with him, he didn't say anything. Honestly, being that New York is Trump's old stomping grounds, I really don't know or think that he's going to let it get too far. But he did the same thing that he always does. He obliterates his opponents, and then if they happen to win or he's got to work with them, then he smooths it over and tries to work with them, but lets them know in no uncertain terms that he's the one that's in control. He keeps doing this, and y'all Democrats fall for it every single time. So keep, having your Trump derangement syndrome. Keep, going scorched earth on Trump when you have someone that you think is going to be the savior of your party, and then when they win or they lose, Trump always ends up winning.
Yes, it's what it is, I think. He's pretty good for that, President Trump. Oh, this picture is so funny. Why comment when this picture says it all? What is funny is, usually when you want to show your power on the others, you should stand higher than them. But here, the president is sit and is still in power, even his opponent is stand up in front of him. He's totally in control here. Okay, let's listen.
We get more young people under the age of 35 to have equity in the system.
Yes.
Not the Democrat version of equity where they want to have redistribution, but actually, are they paying a mortgage? Do they own stuff? Or are they permanent renters? A permanent renting class in this country is the prerequisite, is the leading ingredient for radical politics that nobody wants to see. We need to reinvigorate the ownership economy. And then all of a sudden, when you own stuff, you're less likely to burn down a Wendy's and vote for candidates like Zohran Mamdani.
And thank God there are still miles and miles of video of.
Okay, this, I think it's out of just Democrats or Republicans, but yes, having property, a house, equity, companies, it's really important for the citizens and for the growth of everybody. For that is totally right. Property ownership is a foundation of freedom. I totally agree. Because yes, if you have nothing, you are not free. You are depends to people that owns. You depend of a landlord. You depend of your bank. You depend of your parents or whatever. You need to own things, definitely. Secretary Nam. Let's listen what she's saying.
I will say. So with that, let's hand out some checks. Should we? Now, I will say, this is a document that verifies that it will be direct deposited into your accounts, okay? All right, so I will call your names. Nicola? Did I say it correctly? Kevin?
Okay. It's really here what we can say about these workers. Yes, they worked without any pay, without any earnings, but it shows their dedication. Definitely, their job is really important, and they did it. And having a 10K bonus is pretty good for them. I'm really happy for them. But it's not the same than if you are working for a private company and the private company doesn't pay you and you have really uncertainty to be paid. But here, for the government, I think they knew that there will be a catch up for the pays out and they will not be really working for free. But anyway, their dedication is really amazing and they deserve to get a bonus. I don't know if because of this shutdown, people started to stop working and completely say, no, today I will not go to work because I will have no pay. I don't know. Is there stories about that? This young black man in the military said it perfectly. If you don't like America, go to another country, bitch. I love this country, I protect this bitch. By far the best video on X. It depends the way it is said. Okay. If they say definitely I don't like America, okay, go elsewhere. If you say okay, I don't like the way America is right now, they have an opinion, and it's us to maybe to explain them why it is still a good country. But I'm not against what he's saying. I think we are on the same side.
Who need to hear this? Hey, I don't know who need to hear this. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people be talking shit about America. Hey, if you don't like America, go to another country, bitch. I love this country. I'll protect this bitch. Hey, I don't know who need to hear this.
Yeah, and definitely I love this guy for what he's doing. He's putting his life on the line for us to protect America. And this is definitely kind of brave man that I will always honor. Definitely. Like you, sir. Liberals fume after learning President Trump didn't give an inch to Zoran Mamdani in their closed doors meeting. In fact, we have no really information about it. I don't know what they said, but definitely Zoran leave this meeting, I think, without nothing.
Say to you, did he assure you he will not send troops into New York?
He told me that he cared deeply about public safety. I said I cared
But
deeply
did he
about
say he
the
wouldn't
same.
send troops?
What I told him is that what separates New York City from anywhere else in the country is we have the NYPD. And I trust the NYPD to deliver public safety. And to me, that is something that I know that they can do, that they have done, and they will continue to do under my leadership.
So he didn't rule it out in your meeting?
I made it very clear what we wanted to do was to deliver public safety and affordability, and the NYPD would be the ones to do so.
President.
About the National Guard, I think first the National Guard is not really well trained to be in the urban spaces like New York City, Chicago, and we are seeing that the benefits to have them is really limited right now. But I think for sometimes they need to be deployed in smaller towns to see how it is going, see the outcomes, let them practice, train, and be more able to make their job in the cities. And after once they are well trained, if needed, to put them in bigger cities like Chicago or New York City. But not right now, definitely not right now. It's too early, and maybe it's not needed at all. What is that? Suspected teen caught on camera lighting a car on fire in Wisconsin, Milwaukee. Why teens are doing that, really? Did they target someone specifically? Or is just a random car? And is there in their neighborhood? They're living somewhere else. Yeah. Even I know they are teens, they are kids, they can make mistakes. I know that, but at least we need to arrest them and make them repair the owner. But really, they should learn the hard way. I don't ask for prison right now for them because prison is so fucking. There is no way back after.
The biggest company, the average home in our country 2 years ago was $215,000. Today it's $400,000. And so kids today, like your kids and my kids, are never going to buy a home. There's three big companies, BlackRock, State Street, and Vanguard. These are the biggest companies. Those three companies own 88% of the S&P 500. Wow. So they basically just own everything. And now what they've decided is they want to own every single family home in our country. Klaus Schwab says, famously, he says, under the Great Reset, you will own nothing, but you will be happy. They pay nothing for money. Their credit is so impeccable.
Oh, I see. They have like a 900.
Yeah, this one joined what we were saying a few minutes ago about property. It's definitely not what we want in America. We don't want to be renters forever, and just a few companies owns everything. In the first place, yes, I don't know if we need to block them to buy houses. I don't know what we need to do, but definitely it's not the way we want to go with this.
Yeah. Oh. So they got the better than the best credit rating.
But isn't that like privatized communism or something? That's what it feels like.
Well, yeah, it's like socialism for the rich, and this barbaric, merciless.
No, it's not communism. It's the equivalent of communism, but it's a capitalistic way where private company owns everything, and you are just renters and subscribers. You see it in everywhere. In the internet services now, you don't pay one shot for a service, you are subscribing. You subscribe, and you subscribe for the whole life, definitely. And it's what they want. Man won over $1.3 million at a casino, and the first call he made was to his mother, Mama, we are out of the hood. Yeah, definitely. I think everybody wants to live out of the hood. It's a shitty hole, really.
There's Cloud 9, and then there's like Cloud fucking 20, man.
He just say we out the hood? Yes. He said where he say out of? We out the hood. How much he win? 1,370,000.
I wish you guys to do what you want to do, to get out of the hood, buy a beautiful house to your mom, take care of her, and yeah, I wish you the best for that.
Giant, and he's making some explosive allegations about one of its top executives. Good evening and thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Ty Steele.
I'm Kimberly Gill. Those allegations are now at the center of a lawsuit claiming the company's vice president went on an hour-long tirade attacking the company's products and employees before taking aim at its customers.
And the former employee recorded it all. Eric Erickson shares that recording and what the company is saying about it.
We have shit for poor people. Who buys our shit?
And that's just part of an over an hour-long rant, says former security analyst for Campbell's, Robert Garza of Monroe.
I don't buy Campbell's products barely anymore. So healthy. Now that I know what the in it, even in a can of soup, I look at it, look at me, bioengineered meat. I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer. You?
The recording allegedly of Campbell's VP and Chief Information.
Okay, this is really important. What you eat, definitely. You are eating shit, you will become shit. You will have so much health issues. I know that it's hard to eat healthy. It doesn't need a lot of money, but it needs a lot of time because you need to cook. When you cook yourself, it's really cheaper. Even with good products, it's cheaper. But it takes time to cook. And I know that a lot of people don't have time to cook and they need to eat this shit. But it should be forbidden. And it's where I don't know why RFK is not already doing things about that. It was his role to do it. To ban all this shitty product.
A reporter asked you whether you believe that President Trump is in fact a fascist, a word that you've used in the past. You were about to answer, then President Trump sort of jumped in and he said, quote, "That's okay, you can just say yes. It's easier than explaining it." So, Mr. Mayor-elect, just to be very clear, do you think that President Trump is a fascist?
And after President Trump said that, I said yes. And
so you do.
And that's something that I've said in the past. I say it today. And I think what I appreciated about the conversation that I had with the president was that we were not shy about the places of disagreement, about the politics that has brought us to this moment. And we also wanted to focus on what it could look like to deliver on a shared analysis of an affordability crisis for New Yorkers.
You've also said in the past that President Trump has engaged in a, quote, attack on our democracy. You've called him a despot. Do you still believe President Trump is a threat to the democracy?
Everything that I've said in the past, I continue to believe. And that's the thing that I think is important in our politics, is that we don't shy away from where we have disagreements, but we understand what it is that brings us to that table. Because I'm not coming into the Oval Office to make a point or make a stand. I'm coming in there to deliver for New Yorkers. And a few weeks ago, I was asked by a reporter 3 words to describe myself. I said, New York City. And that's what animated that conversation. How do we deliver for the people of New York City?
I think that some of your supporters would be curious to know
I'm really curious what he will do for New York City.
Overwhelmingly to I want to ask the mayor-elect about a House resolution just passed overwhelmingly to condemn socialism, including with 86 Democrats, all of House Dem leadership, and the Minority Leader, Hakeem Jeffries, despite his endorsement of you. What's your reaction to that?
I have to be honest with you, I focused very little on resolutions. Frankly, I've been focusing...
Condemn socialism.
I understand. I think the focus is on the work at hand. I can tell you I am someone who is a democratic socialist. I've been very open about that. And I know there might be differences about ideology, but the place of agreement is the work that needs to be done to make New York City affordable. That's what I look forward to.
I want to ask the mayor-elect about a House resolution just passed overwhelmingly to condemn socialism, including with 86 Democrats, all of House Dem leadership, and the Minority Leader, Hakeem Jeffries, despite his endorsement of you. What's your reaction to that?
I have to be honest with you, I focused very little on resolutions. Frankly, I've been focusing.
Okay. Passing a House resolution to contain socialism, for me, it's dumb. You don't need to condemn in with a resolution. You just need to prove by doing better than the socialist countries to prove that it's not the right way to drive a country. What he's saying.
Listen the fuck up, white people. Every other race is more racist than you. Listen, you don't believe me? Ask a black person what they think about a Chinese guy. Ask a Jew what they think about black people. Ask an Indian what they think about Mexicans. I promise you what comes out of their mouth is gonna shock you. Like, for example, here's what I think. Listen.
Yes, that I think is true. There is a lot of racism in everybody, in every race, color, whatever, culture. And maybe the white peoples are the less racist, maybe.
Y'all, a lot of people want to know, well, what do braids mean? What does she mean? Look, y'all.
What does she mean? It's
what,
great.
you know, I mean, that's how white folks are. It's like, what does that mean? What are you saying? We're saying nothing except I just don't want to have to do my hair every day. And I want to go swimming. I don't want to have to worry about it. Let me explain something to white people. Our hair comes out of our head naturally in a curly pattern. So when we're straightening it to follow your beauty standards, we are trapped.
What is she saying? Nobody forced you to do it. You are doing yourself. Why do you care about that? And why you are putting on these people what you are doing? You want to keep your curly hairs? Do it. It can be beautiful. You can be beautiful with it. Like this girl. Look at her. She's beautiful. But don't say white people are forcing you to do it. That's not right.
By the straightness. That's why so many of us can't swim. And we run away from.
What is she saying? Like white people prevent her to go to swimming pool? I don't understand what she's saying.
From the water. People won't go to the gym because we're trying to keep our hair straight for y'all.
Michelle, respectfully, no one cares. No white person is obsessing over your hair and what you do with it. This is the race divide that is currently existing.
Yes, she's right. She's making people against other people. Here, in this case, the black against the white. How it's possible? I mean, this is surprising from her, really. I don't remember to hear something like that before.
Mind you, this is the prior First Lady of the United States, dividing America based on race. No one cares. Stop blaming white people for all of your problems, okay? This victimhood that
Yes, it is her problem, definitely.
you're creating, it's mind-boggling, truly.
And she's trying to make her problem the problem of all the black people. And it's really dangerous, really.
If you want your hair straight, then so be it. If you don't blame white people for having straight hair. The reason that people can't swim, maybe that's because there weren't enough fathers in the home. I don't know. You're blaming a perm as the reason that black people don't go to the gym. No, maybe because it's laziness. This lack of accountability.
And what is good here is when we listen this girl, not all people are falling in the trap. And some are smart enough see the problem.
Accountability is just beyond me, truly. Just take responsibility. If you want straight hair, then have straight hair. You're a grown adult woman. But to sit here and say, dear white people, you're the reason for my problems, your hair? What are you talking about? You have time and money. You're on a book tour. If you want natural hair to go swimming and go to the gym, then wear your natural hair that the Lord gave you. But don't sit here and say, white people, stop asking us questions. Maybe people are asking questions because they're genuinely curious. Stop taking offense when someone asks a question and they don't know the answer. You're
Yeah, I don't know what is in her head, what she's planning, what her plans. Is she really want to make people divide America? I don't know, but it's surprising. What is that? Oh, police are now stationed at the entrance of Orville in Chicago after a crowd gathered demanding accountability for the students. Oh, I see. It's about this video. This video was so shocking. I saw it. I watched it, and it's very scary. Very scary because it's young kids that are beating a pregnant woman in front of her kids. And it's like animals, really. They are like animals, like hyenas around a zebra. Or what? It's scary, and I don't want to watch it again. But it was really shocked.
Public schools. Right now we have the Chicago Police Department who is protecting the entranceway to the school due to protesters who had arrived out here out front of the school. So right now you have news media, you have, people.
Okay, here several things. First, these kids, the aggressors, they should be arrested, definitely. Arrested. I don't know if it's the case right now. I guess if the people are in front of the school, maybe they are not. But I think doing that in front of the school can be very scary for the other kids, all the other kids in the school that are completely unrelated with the aggressors, and maybe they should do that in front of the houses of the aggressors. But definitely, it should not be let go.
From the community, relatives of the victim, people are speaking out about bullying in the school system in Chicago public schools. So, this happened at Orville Bright Elementary School, and this is.
The policemen here, they should go inside the school and arrest the kid. What is that? Dearborn, Michigan. American Christians are forced to hear the Islamic call to prayer 5 times a day. Oh my God. It's early in the morning here. It should be forbidden. That is a problem, definitely. And they need to do something about that. I mean, it's not respectful for the others. It's a problem with Islam. It's not just a religion, yourself for yourself. It's a religion it's a political system that is driving the life of the Muslim, but also of the people that are not Muslim. and it's a very dangerous religion. It's a far right religion, definitely. Very dangerous. Okay, I think it's good for today. No live and no video maybe before Thanksgiving. I wish you all an happy Thanksgiving with your family. Love them, embrace them, enjoy time around the dinner with them, and see you next time in News and Debate. Bye.